So what I'm going to do is, it just so happens I have some red cabbage juice. And the nice thing about red cabbage juice is it changes color for every single pH. So I'm going to pour a small amount in here, and we get this nice color. And if I give it a minute, it should go a little bit more purplish, but we can see we just get this very nice color. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a small amount of acid. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little bit of acid. This is about 0.1 molar HCl, and we're just going to pour a little bit in. Okay, and one of the things that happens is if I pour a tiny bit in, it goes just a little bit better shade of red. And so it goes from kind of a pink to red color. We can kind of see a little bit of a difference. And then, again, to get to go back, we'll do a little bit of a neutralization reaction. I have about the same concentration of the base. So I'm going to just pour a little bit in at a time, give it a chance to react, and watch what happens as I put it in. You can see that we'll get just a little hint of, at first I probably put a little too much in there. So there it goes. We get this nice little blue color. Okay. Now I need something to get it to go back, right? So if it's more basic right now, what could I add to it to get it to go back to neutral or acidic? Acid. But instead of doing the acid that we just did, I'm going to do a different acid. I'm going to use, instead of this one, I'm going to use toxic waste. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to put in toxic waste. Now this one, can anybody tell me what does toxic waste taste like? Sour. Why do you think this is so sour? It's sour because it's got a ton of acid in it. Now, kind of important, if you read the label, it always has the most stuff in it. It'll say first. Now, so the most that it has in it is sugar. After that, it talks about citric acid. Citric acid is, again, it comes from fruit, but we can get in a powder form. We could also use ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C. Malic acid is one as well. These are weak acids, which means they don't give off a lot of H+, but they still have that sour flavor. So watch what happens, and this may take a little bit of time. I'm going to go ahead and put some in there. Okay, and it even says on the, it'll say on the little wrapper, it says you should only one of these at a time. Look at the color change occur. It's going through all of the different changes of pH. We get a really nice change in color, and then it goes to this very bright purple-ish type color, and we're getting it back to the. So these are very acidic, and it's reacting with the base. It goes neutral. It's got some more acid in it, and it's going back to this nice pink color. And to make this go even faster, I know people are saying this is even going to make it even worse, but I'm going to put even more in. And what gets me about these candies, it even gives you a warning on these candies that you shouldn't eat too much of it because it can make you sick. So of course people say, hey, how much of this can I eat? So acid-base reaction, and it also is talking about how acid bases can reverse back, and the acid-base reaction can reverse back and forth.